And Ozdowski tried to come in, and I look at him waving his right hand. He is hurting over there. I think he, too, got Muncie's face mask when he reached out to try and grab him. So it is second down. Pickup of about 5 yards on the play. Clock continues to run here in the third period. 3 minutes and 15 seconds to play here. San Diego leads Baltimore 30-14 as you watch the Chargers break the huddle. Wide receivers to the top side. Wes Chandler. Kellen Winslow, the tight end, comes wide right. Muncie may get back to the line of scrimmage before big Bubba Green comes in and brings him down. Bubba's a rookie out of NC State. You know, Gene, earlier this week, Bubba was quoted as saying he's very, very bitter now about losing. He does not like to be a part of a losing ball club. He wants to turn things around in the worst way.
Well, when you get in a situation like this where the team is losing a lot, you have to get some leadership from someplace. And on this team, they have some experienced veteran ball players. They're taking Chuck Muncie off. That's a shame.
Yeah, we'll take a listen and see what it could possibly be, and we'll have word as to just what it is when we return in just a moment. From Baltimore, Maryland, as the San Diego medical staff works over Chuck Muncie on the far sideline, we will get a report as soon as it is available. It is 3rd and 5 as the crowd here in Baltimore tries to cheer on their defensive unit. And Fouts will try and put it in the air. Batted down. Donnell Thompson bats it down, and San Diego will have to kick it away.
Good part on the play of the young guy, number 99, Donnell Thompson. And Phil, you mentioned before, number 91, Bubba Green, was saying he didn't like losing. And I was about to say that you have to get the leadership from someplace. And if you're not going to get it from the veteran players, then those young guys have to come forward and say, look, we've lost enough. Let's turn things around. We have to do what's necessary to win.
Quite frankly, we've done 3 Baltimore games this year, and I have yet to see a team leader emerge on this Baltimore Colt club. George Rogers, and the ball is snapped badly, and he still gets it away. A tremendous job by George Rogers under extreme pressure back there.
You're exactly right. When that football hit the ground, he was looking for someone to come in and knock him down, and he eluded one guy. Then he was able to get the football away. Terrific job on the part of George Roberts.
A 44-yard kick. Say, don't forget, we followed boxer Johnny Bumpus through his days as an amateur in the National Golden Gloves and the Olympic trials. Now as a young pro, he gets a title shot. He'll fight Willie Rodriguez for the USBA Junior welterweight crown, and you'll see it all on NBC Sports World on October 31st. 1st and 10 Baltimore as Burt will put it in the air, and he's got a man. It is Ray Butler, and he's out across the 30-yard line. A first down for Baltimore.
Ray Butler going down against the zone defense that San Diego's using. He found a little hole, and he pulled himself up, got the reception.
Gene, you're going to love this. Another score out of Oakland. You said they could possibly get a safety and make it 2-0. They've done just that. Todd Christensen, a block punt. It is now 5-0 Oakland. Dickey is split wide left like a wide receiver, but the ball is given to Randy McMillan, and he will go nowhere. It is Jim Webb in on the stop. Gain of possibly a yard on the play. Look at this one. St. Louis being annihilated by Atlanta in the 4th quarter, 41-20. Kansas City leads Denver 7-0 in the 1st quarter. And Oakland, as we just told you, leads Tampa Bay 5-0. I'll tell you, if Kansas City beats the Denver Broncos, that sends the American Conference West up for grabs with San Diego, Kansas City, and Denver all tied for the lead. Dickey in motion. On 2nd and 9, Burt Jones for Dickey. Dickey had it, and Ray Preston pushed it out of his hands, and we've got a flag down. Burt Jones is really upset.
I think it's going to be holding. There it is. There's the indication. Holding against Baltimore. So we take a look at the tail end of this replay. Dickey has his man beat, but the ball isn't thrown far enough, and 52, Ray Preston, wisely sticks his hand up and gets it in there just in time to knock it away.
Well, if that appeared to be face guarding or screening, it is not. There has been a change this year. Let's listen.
Holding, number 68, offense, second down.
That's Jeff Hart.
This is a very, very interesting rule change this year, Gene, on blocking or screening. It is not blocking or screening in 1981 now unless the defensive back waves his hand. If he simply puts it up in front of the receiver, it is not blocking. He has to wave those hands. 2nd and 19 for Baltimore. McMillan. Picked up of about 5 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and about 14 as the clock continues to wind down. 29 seconds to play here in the 3rd period.
Phil, the early indication is that Chuck Muncie has a sprained knee, but he may be back in the ball game.
Another final for you. Minnesota has hung on to defeat the Philadelphia Eagles 35-23. There are no more undefeated teams in the National Football League. 3rd down, 13 yards to go. Burt Jones needs the first down. And it is almost picked off. Woody Lowe was there, and if he would have picked it off, it would have been his 2nd interception of the day. As the 3rd quarter comes to an end, the score, San Diego 30, Baltimore 14. We'll be right back after these messages from your local station. On the West Coast again, the Montreal-Los Angeles Dodger game, a rain delay in Montreal, so you are missing nothing. When we are done here, we will switch to that game, so stay right where you are. As Mike Garrett prepares to kick it away for Baltimore, an end-over-end kick. James Brooks will have a return. If it bounces towards him, it does not. And James Brooks has the ball. A good decoy is not James Brooks. One of the Chargers picked it up. We'll get a number for you. And we're blocked out from up here also. Somebody picked it up. I thought they whistled it dead, Gene, out on the 40-yard line when 2 of the Colts jumped up and batted it.
Well, that's what I thought, too. There's a flag down on the play. The officials are huddled there trying to decide what the outcome's going to be.
Now they'll discuss it. And now we'll see the indication.
You cannot bat the ball towards your own goal line. That is the rule.
I believe, if memory serves me correctly, the Chargers have the option of taking the ball where it is, or they kick it again. Now, the storm that we were expecting here in Baltimore has not materialized, but the thunder is here in the form of the San Diego Chargers. Now look at Mike McCormick. He is upset. He doesn't know what's going on either. Now Fouts is talking with one of the officials. I don't think anybody knows what's going on.
Well, they're talking to Dan Fouts, and I think they're trying to.
Against the kicking team, penalties decline, first down.
They were explaining the options that were open to the Chargers.
We'll take a look at it again. This happened last week against the San Diego Chargers on an onside kick.
As you can see, the 2 Colts go up and bat the ball. They're trying to keep the ball from going back in their direction, so they just bat it forward.
So it is first down for San Diego at their own 40-yard line. Frank Duncan was the Charger who picked that ball up and ran it out of bounds. 14:45 to play in this ball game. Muncie is back in the ball game with a sprained knee at all, and he runs it straight up the right side. Pick up of 3 yards on the play before Ed Smith closes it down. Another final for you today. Atlanta has blown out the St. Louis Cardinals 41-20. Listen to this. Steve Bartkowski, 4 touchdown passes, 2 to Alfred Jenkins, 1 to William Andrews. Make that 2 to William Andrews. Oakland now stuffing it out over Tampa. They have scored a touchdown. Touchdown Raiders.
First one in a long time.
2nd and 6. Fouts over the middle. Kellen Winslow cannot hold on. Ball thrown behind Kellen.
We take a look at this from the end zone. Dan Fouts doesn't throw many bad passes, but he gets this one a little behind his tight end Winslow, as you can see on that excellent shot from the end zone. And when that happens to you as a receiver and you're going across that middle, once that ball is past you, now you start looking for those defenders because you can get one in the chops.
Now Fouts 22 of 37 for 253 yards. Wes Chandler wide left. Kellen and Charlie Joyner in the slot. Look at this formation. Joyner. And he is brought down by Derek Hatchett, but not before he moves into Baltimore territory and a San Diego first down.
I have never seen a wide receiver go in as many directions as Charlie Joyner did on that play. He went to the outside, he came back, went to the inside first, came back outside, reversed his field, and went back to the inside. It's incredible.
There's the score. Cleveland over New Orleans. That's a final now, 20-17. That's one of those plays, Gene, that you draw on
that's right.
Sand and sandlot football.
You go to the blue car, turn left, and I'll hit you as you get on the Fifth Street bus.
1st and 10. Ball at the 45. Fouts for Joyner. What a catch, and he drops the football. A flag goes down. They are ruling it an incompleted forward pass.
Well, the fans don't agree, but I think it's an excellent call because Joyner went up and got the football, but he never had complete control. Well, the early indication is that it's illegal procedure against the Chargers. We take a look at this replay. Fouts gets an excellent pass in there, throws it right in front of the man. He has the football, but he doesn't have control. You can see the football comes right down his waist and goes right down below.
6 men on the line against the offense. First down.
Well, they need one more guy on the line. Got to have 7 up there, guys. It is 1st and 15 now for San Diego. The ball moves out to the midfield stripe as Charlie Joyner comes wide left. Wes Chandler wide right. The running backs, Muncie and John Cappelletti. 13 minutes, 14 seconds to play. Muncie tries the right side. And he picks up about 3 yards before Bruce Laird brings him down, the 10th-year man out of American International University.
Laird really shot up in there and made a great tackle. That's something that the Colts have not done very well. Head coach Mike McCormick has really chastised his players for not tackling well.
Al McCormick said before this ball game, in fact, it was almost a direct quote. He says, "I hope this team's embarrassed and tired of all the criticism and the losing and willing to fight. They need some fight." 2nd and 12. Fouts steps up into the pocket. Got Joyner. He's got the football and the first down at the Baltimore 31-yard line. Joe Fetterspiel finally moves back to make the stop. Great piece of work by Charlie Joyner.
Not only by Charlie Joyner, but by Dan Fouts. He has an uncanny ability to know where all of his receivers are. He just seems to know where everybody is on the field at all times. I thought he was going to throw the ball on a little pitch out to Chuck Muncie, but he goes downfield to number 18, Charlie Joyner, who just continues to dumbfound people. I think he's about 33 years old, and he runs around out there like he's about 18.
Just turned 34 4 days ago. Happy birthday to Charlie Joyner. Wes Chandler in motion. Pitch out near side. It is Muncie. What a run by Chuck Muncie. He broke right through Ed Smith. Kim Anderson finally jumped on him. Not before he reaches the Baltimore 15-yard line. And look at this guy motor.
And you got a good look at that cast that he has on his left hand. A guy as big as Chuck Muncie is usually doesn't have that kind of acceleration. But once he saw the opening, as we can see from this replay, the guards are pulling out. There's also the tackle, Billy Shields, number 66. Once Muncie sees that open, he just shoots through there, just like a shot out of a cannon. And it's really unusual for a guy of his size to have that kind of acceleration.
John Cappelletti with an outstanding block, too, on Bruce Laird there to spring Muncie. 1st and 10, San Diego. Little counter to Cappelletti. Still on his feet near the 12-yard line. He's finally brought down. It is getting dark here in Baltimore. Kim Anderson brings him down.
Number 25, John Cappelletti, running through the middle. Looks like he did at Penn State when he just goes one way, goes the other way, Shows tremendous agility. Hits up in there really tough.
Take a look at the heavy overcast here at Memorial Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, where we have 10 minutes 35 seconds to play. San Diego leads this one 30-14 and wanting some more. Bounce over the middle. Kellen Winslow. Watch this block by Seaver. And he will not get in. Winslow is down, and his helmet comes off. What a block by Eric Seaver, the other tight end.
Well, San Diego continues to confuse the opposition as they have their running back, Chuck Muncie. He goes up through the middle. He clears out the linebackers. Winslow waits for them to drop back. He comes underneath, and look at this block he gets from number 85, Eric Severs. Good block with Sanders Shivers. He fights it off, and he comes up and he saves the touchdown.
It is first and goal, San Diego. 3 tight ends check in. All of the wide receivers sit down. Muncie and Capoletti, the running backs. Capoletti. Do you believe it? Capoletti tried the left side. They slammed the door. He just backed up and strolled around the right end.
That's exactly right. He just strolled around the right end because there was absolutely no one there. As you'll see on this replay, he hits up actually to the left side. The Colts shut it down, and he just looks to the outside. There's nobody there, and he just coasts in for the touchdown.
So San Diego makes it a 36-14 game, and Rolf Bonerschke will come on and try and make it one more. Now, this is a game the Baltimore Colts really wanted to win today. It hits the upright and comes back out. It is no good. That is Rolf's first miss in 1981. However, right now it doesn't seem to matter because San Diego still has a 36-14 lead, and we'll be back. Washington, we want to remind you once more, it is still raining at Olympic Stadium in Montreal, where the Expos are trying to take on the Los Angeles Dodgers. That game is being held up. We will bring that game to you as soon as we are done here. Zachary Dixon at the 3. Flag goes down. He is outside the 20-yard line. A flag goes down. I mean, the ball pops loose. And it is out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Kevin Williams, number 21, return the ball, not Zachary Dixon.
I think it's going to be offsides against the Chargers. At least it's thrown back up in that area.
It is offside. I got to believe Baltimore will take the football where it is at the 37-yard line.
Number 84 on the kicking team. Penalties declined. First down.
Now Ronnie Smith whistled for offside. Now the Colts will take it right there, and why not? Probably the best field position they've had all day. 10 minutes, 6 seconds to play in this one. Roger Carr comes wide right, Ray Butler wide left. The running backs, Curtis Dickey and Randy McMillan. To Dickey, and it hits him right in the shoulder pad. But the ball was thrown behind him. It was certainly a catchable pass. He had to go back for it.
Well, you're right. He did have to reach back, but oftentimes when you reach back for a football that's thrown as hard as Burt Jones throws it, it's difficult to catch. If Burt had taken a little off that football, then Dickey may have been able to hold on to it.
Burt Jones, 15 of 29 for 197 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. The Chargers with 5 defensive back. And Jones is under pressure and goes down. Leroy Jones was there. And a rookie out of Ohio State, Keith Ferguson, was there.
Boy, I'm telling you, they were really there. It looks as though they just shot through there and no one touched them. There you can see number 68, Leroy Jones. He beats his man. Jeff Hart is trying to block him, and number 62, Ken Hupp, is trying to help out. To no avail as they get through. Throw Burt Jones for a loss.
Now there you saw that graphic. It is the 4th sack for the San Diego Chargers, totaling 42 yards. Everything the Colts are trying is backfiring. Third and a bundle, and Jones got to go for it all. To Dickey, and it is almost picked off by Willie Buchanan. Another punting situation for Baltimore, and San Diego will again have great field position. As you look at Burt Jones, a very disconsolate Mr. Jones. Last time he faced these San Diego Chargers back in 1976, he beat them in San Diego 37-21. This is the first time the Chargers have played here at Memorial Stadium since 1972. Mike Garrett, 5 punts today. James Brooks, a deep man for San Diego. End over end kick. Brooks will have a return. And he just goes down rather than get leveled there. So San Diego, as I mentioned, great field position at their own 43, and we'll be back in just a moment. We're back with you as you take a look at the timepiece. 9 minutes, 10 seconds to play in this ball game. It has been all San Diego, 36-14 over the Baltimore Colts. As you take a look at Dan Fouts. Chargers with the football at their own 43-yard line. San Diego trying to go to 5-2 on the year. Pitch right side, Brooks. Flag goes down. And Ozdowski brings Mr. Brooks down. You take a look at the standings around the AFC West. If San Diego wins today, they will be 5-2. Denver is losing to Kansas City. If the Broncos would lose and Kansas City would hold on and win, we would have a 3-way horse race for the lead in the AFC West. Oakland is winning. They would go to 3-4. San Diego plays at Chicago next Sunday. And that should be a good one. Let's take a listen.
Offense lined up in the neutral zone. First down.
All right, back up the Chargers. Another 5. It'll be 1st and 15. The ball now at the 38-yard line as the yard lines are now totally obliterated there in the dirt around second base here at Memorial Stadium. Eric Seaver, the tight end, in motion. Flags fly. James Brooks, swing pass. And he picks up about 5 yards on the play. We were talking in the first half, Gene, about this dirt infield, and we were told at halftime that they will sod it tomorrow. Offside again against the Chargers, and now Fouts trots over to find out what's going on here. Who's doing what?
Well, evidently there was total agreement because there must have been 3 or 4 flags all thrown at the same time. What may have happened is that one of the men in motion may have turned up before the ball was actually snapped.
Let's take a listen here.
Encroachment, number 18, offense, lined up into the neutral zone.
Now Charlie Joyner is the guilty party. So now it is 1st and 20. Joyner goes wide to the right. The top of your screen, it is Wes Chandler wide left. The running backs for San Diego, Brooks and Capoletti. And Fouts will put it in the air. Got a man. It is Joyner, and he overthrows him. Charlie had everybody beat back there, and he simply overthrew him.
Well, Fouts had plenty of time to throw the football. As we take a look at Joyner, we have him isolated. The Colts go into a zone defense. They roll the corner up to take the short area away. Joyner just comes into the middle. Now the linebacker's supposed to be there, but the Colts don't have anyone there. And had Fouts thrown that ball maybe a half yard, a little shorter, it would have been a completion.
Fouts 26 of 43 now for 291 yards. Coming into today's game, Fouts had thrown 22 300-yard games. He's 3rd on the all-time list. 2nd and 20. Draw play. Brooks. Running room right side. And Brooks takes on Nesby Glasgow head on, knocks him down, and runs for another 5.
What an excellent call and an excellent run on the part of number 21, James Brooks. You can see he bounces to the outside. He gets a good block from number 85, Eric Seaver.